Today on Chloe's Inbox. Dear Chloe, I'm not really sure if I want this story of mine to be read on your podcast, but I really want to hear some advice from other people's point of view, especially from you. I am 22 and in a relationship with a married man. But before you all go berserk on me, hear me out first. I had this perfect relationship back then until my ex decided to end our relationship without any explanation. I was crushed. I thought I'm not going to love again. But then this man came along as broken as me. We actually worked in the same company, but I didn't really notice him since I was in a committed relationship then. And I branded myself as a one man woman. He is married and has a child but no longer lives with them. The reason, according to him, was that the wife cheated on him. But before I started seeing him, I didn't know that he was married. I knew that he has a child. I asked him then if he was married to his child's mother, but he denied it. So I went on with our relationship. The wife then was working overseas. So I really thought that they are not married because I didn't see nor hear him talking to her. Fast forward, I learned that he's married and decided to end my relationship with him. But I was so into him when he told me their situation, and I believed him. I stalked on his wife's Facebook account and knew that she blocked him in her account. I got curious and browsed through her photos and statuses. I saw some photos of her and a guy, though it wasn't intimate. You'd know just by looking at it that there's more than just friendship between them. And the fact that she blocked her husband in her account made me think of some malicious thoughts too. I know this man I am with now is still in love with his wife. Don't ask me how I know, because I just know. I feel it. It hurts, of course, but I love him. So I did something stupid. I tried to talk to the wife. I told her that she must hear her husband out and try to appreciate his efforts at attempting to save their marriage. I told her I was doing that because I want to see him happy and that he is his happiness. But then she gave a different meaning to what I said. She said that I could keep her husband because she's tired of him. I asked her if she still loved him. She said I didn't have the right to ask, but I told her it's her that he wants and that he wants to rebuild their family amongst all things. In the end, she told me she doesn't care anymore. Whatever he does, because she already thought of him as dead and that she's going to file for an annulment. The husband, even hurt, didn't stop to take his family back. He said if she doesn't really want them to get back together, then he can't really do anything. After some time, the wife started calling our office to seek help because she wants us to get fired. I didn't steal her husband. She willingly gave him as if he's just some puppy. I tried to help to get them back together. I want this man's happiness because I love him. Yes, I love him. I know it's wrong, but what can I do? Really, I just feel that she's putting all the blame on me and her husband so she could get along with her own infidelities. Because all those years that she was overseas, she never tried to reach his husband as a wife. Not just the lack of communication, but also the lack of affection, even when she already came back. The question here is, what should I or we do now? Chloe, I love him to death and I feel that he loves me too, but I know that we can't really be together. But I can just leave him because I'll give him another heartbreak. I don't want to hurt him the same way his wife did. So please, Chloe, tell me, what should I do? What do you think of the wife blocking him on Facebook and not talking to him when she was away? Sincerely, Miss Stress. Miss Stress. As in stress. Hello, ma'am. I hope you now know and you are now very much aware that the stress that you're getting from, for getting involved with a married man is really not worth it at all. It really is not. You're only 22 years old. Baby mo pa. You will still meet a lot of men. Most of them will meet your standards. Most will not. So don't ever feel like your first relationship, this guy who left you for no reason is the best. Ganun talaga. When people walk out of our lives, they make way for the right one to walk in. But Sabi nga nila, God will never send you someone who is married. Okay? So maybe you'll bump into someone who's annulled or separated, but I'm pretty sure that the right man will make everything right for you as well. I think parang meron kang Messiah complex, no? Messianic complex, matawag doon. Messiah complex. Yung parang feeling mo ikaw yung savior. Ikaw makakaayos. Ikaw makakapagpabalikan sa kanila. You can't be saving this guy, and his marriage. Call na nila yan. Another is, he lied to you from the very start, diba? Sabi niya, di siya kasal, pero yung pala kasal siya. He said he's never married, but then you found out that he was married. That led you to finding out certain things about his married life. So ask yourself, do you seriously want to be a part of this kind of circus? Gusto mo ba to for yourself? Are you sure na mahal mo talaga siya? But does he love you enough to fight for what you both have? He has moved on from his wife, and the wife said that you can have him as she is already tired of him. Ano kayang reason? O maybe dahil nakakuha na rin siya ng iba. May mga pinaghuhugutan yan di ba? Ikaw ba? Hindi ka pa ba napapagod? Sabagay, you're only 22. I'd like to think you have all the energy for this. Mata ka pa kasi. Pero when you get to be at a certain age, you wouldn't want to have dramas anymore. So yeah, as a mother, I would never want my daughter. I pray that my children will not have problems like this kasi nakaedad mo lang yung mga anak ko Don't trade your youth, for a man who seems to have not any backbone and who seems to be so complicated. Diba? I understand that you already love him to death, so much that you even went your way talking to the wife, trying to fix them, which should have not happened, which you shouldn't have done. Kasi alam mo yon, kung gusto nilang ayusin yung mga sarili nila, kung gusto mo talagang maayos nila yung sarili nila, take yourself out of the picture. And then let them figure it out on their own. Hindi mo pwedeng ayusin yan for them, okay? You can never fix their marriage. Flash news para sa'yo. There's only so much you can do. So continue what you have with him and, you end up complicating your life. So break away from him and you'll do yourself a favor. Now, the question here is, what should both of you do now, Chloe? Sabi mo nga, I love him to death and I feel that he loves me too, but I know we can't really be together. O, di ikaw na rin ang nagbigay ng sagot sa tanong mo, you can't be together. Diba? I can't just leave him because I'll give him another heartbreak. Are you sure? Tingin mo ba talaga? I don't want to hurt him the same way his wife did. What makes you think you will give him the same heartbreak? Does he love you as much as he loves his wife? Diba? Siya lang ang nakakaalam nun. You know what? Don't feel bad for wanting to, break away from this person and wanting to have a better life. Kasi parang napaka-complicated. Gusto mong ayusin. Hindi mo maaayos yan kasi nandyan ka sa picture. 'Di ba? Hayaan mo na lang sila. Break free from this what do you call this? Complication. Para maayos mo rin ang sarili mo. All right? So, God bless you, Miss Stress. Hindi maganda ang stress. Meron niyang epekto sa physical aspect ng buhay natin. Magiging reason din yan ng pagkakasakit mo. So kung nasa-stress ka na, hayaan mo na. You're only 22. Ang bata-bata mo pa. Marami ka pang pwedeng pagka-estresan sa buhay mo na, what do you call this? Much, way worth ng stress mo. Alright? So God bless you. And thank you for sending a letter.
Hey, thanks for watching! For more exclusive videos and
artist interviews, you can check out our videos by clicking here. And don't forget to follow us
on our social media accounts too.
Links are in the description below.